From rapping on the streets to the big stage, well, that's how it all started for Northwest-born rap artist Diteko Mothobi, who is popularly known by his stage name Moja Rep. Striving to hone his skills, he started to do live performances in some of the most established hip-hop venues and festivals in and around his home province. And fast forward to 2019, Moja Rep has recently dropped his debut album titled Woodsilo, that meaning This Life. And he joins me now in studio to tell us more about the man behind the music. A very good morning to you and welcome.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure. You began your singing career in the streets, rapping for mates and anybody who cared to listen. Take us through your journey.
It was back around 2005 when I started falling in love with hip-hop music, because I was a fan of music, all different genres back in the year. So I was a writer. I always write everything about my life and everything. This is why I came up with the name Moja Rep, which is why I was writing everything. So I felt like this is my food, this is what makes me alive.
So at that point, did you have that ultimate goal of being a recording artist, or you just doing it as a hobby?
Yeah, I did it as a hobby because I was just clearing my mind. Yeah. That's why I was writing everything that I come across in my life. Yes.
Okay. You describe yourself as a motivational storytelling rapper.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
My whole life is more like came across challenges, a lot of challenges and failures. So I decided to share everything about my life with people through rap music. Yes, because of
Why? What's the intention of that?
Because I realize everything that I come across in life, there are so many people that come across the same things, but they don't realize, and some of them they can't speak out. So I decided to be the voice to say that, like, no, everybody go through some of these things, so let's try to get solutions.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the process you can change so many lives, so many people can get inspired by your own story.
I believe so.
Now talk to us about Woodsilo Boo. This is your debut album, I believe.
Yeah, it's the first
What
album.
inspired it?
Botshelo Boo was the way that I used to whenever my things they fail. So I would say Botshelo Boo. And to that point, the the bad things did then I realized when life goes by, around, then I see like, oh, that this message Botshelo Boo is for all of us. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that I experience, somebody else learn what you experience. So that is why I said Botshelo Boo, which is some of the things that happened back then in my life. Some are happening more during this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, from conceptualization stage of this album to when you finally released it, take us through that journey. What are some of the obstacles or the challenges that you encountered along the way?
Yeah, I didn't see more of it financially. Yes, right. Financially, and like and we so believe that dreams they really so harele ka ko that side and for to blow up. And the other thing was the changes of genre hip hop, the way they change time to time. No, this is real rap. Then then it changes along the way. So I have to change somehow so that consistency and everything.
Hey, consistency is key, Baba, right? Yeah. So who are some of the people that you look up to in the industry, that people you admire, who are some sort of your role models and people that you'd like to work with in the future?
My role model is Mr. Momulimi, and I would like to work with him because of music than the artist in most cases. The art, everything. That's what I like. But when it comes to Momulimi, I realize that he is the farmer, and then what he says, it's all everything that he experienced through the farming process and his life.
Yeah.
Yes. So I real with me in most cases.
You know, the music industry in South Africa is not very kind. It's not very friendly. Some of the artists have fallen along the wayside. Some have actually given up. So what have you done, or what have inspired you to keep on keeping on?
Learning. I decided to keep on learning each and every now and then. When I'm doing something, I decided to learn more further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What have you learned in this industry? What has this industry taught you as a musician?
As a musician, I have to look up to my benefits a lot, because of in most cases go blow up and we sign in ladies table say without maybe reading the contracts and everything.
Okay.
And later on we realize we agreed with the terms and conditions that we didn't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the most thing the artist already drop, because of at the end of the day, when it comes to your benefits, you realize I'm doing all the work,
okay,
but at the end of the day, I'm getting less.
Okay.
Yes.
You'll be performing for us in just a moment. So where can you get hold of your music? Where can we see you in action?
Like where can get your question?
Where can you get your music?
For now, I released the single track from the album, that Botshelo Boo album, which will be released early this year, about 1st June.
Okay.
The track is called Tshabale Rato.
Okay, so where can you get hold of it?
I already linked it through my social network,
okay,
and it's for free download, which is SoundCloud and Fakaza.
Do share with us your social media handles?
My social media, like Twitter, it's at Moja Rep. Yeah, opening like MOJAH RAP. Yeah, opening. Then Facebook page Moja Rep, clear. Moja Rep. And then Instagram, it's also Moja Rep.
All right. Keep on keeping on, man. Thank you so much for your time, hey?
Yes.
That was motivational storytelling rapper Moja Rep, and he's been talking to us about his musical journey as well as his new project, an album titled Woodsilo. Stay tuned to Morning Live and see him perform later on in the program. This is Morning Live. Let's take a short break.